I was a silversmith originally, and I was actually making jewellery from silver cutlery, so it was still all kind of in the upcycle, recycle kind of ethos. And I just had a little girl, and I was just working part-time, and I'd set up my studio in the house, and I was literally just fed up of sitting by myself all day. It just felt really, really lonely, and I think as a creative person you need to have that interaction and being with other creatives on a daily basis to actually inspire you and make yourself grow and your work grow as well. So I just thought, right, I have to do something about this, and I'd set up just a small shop round in Spires Mall. And then I just got, I think it was about 6 creatives kind of involved with me, and it just kind of grew from there. And now, like, just a year and a half later, now I've opened up this new shop. Studio Souk is a non-profit organisation to basically help and support local creatives, all creative businesses. So we've got now 65 retailers and residents. So it basically means the public can come in and see how things are made. We've got ceramicists, illustrators, photographers, painters, fashion designers, and it's just to basically make Northern Ireland or Belfast or the community as a whole understand actually how things are made, the work that goes into them, and the importance of actually buying local and supporting all our local creatives. I think with recycling, I think it's very important to understand the value of something. I think how I kind of explain to people now is fashion and furniture and all is very disposable to people now. You know, nobody takes kind of value in things now. And at the end of the day, even if it's a wardrobe, a solid wooden wardrobe, do you know what I mean? Even if you don't want it to be a wardrobe anymore, it's still wood. It can still be turned into something else. So that's why one of my old wardrobes then was literally turned into the coffee bar. We've got a lot of retailers, all from different backgrounds, all different creatives that do different crafts. 3 of my favourites are the bearded candle makers. They've just got a really funky brand, 2 great guys. You do all different smells, so it's like Dumbledore's office, you know, Professor Sprout's garden, you know, so there's loads of different kind of funky smells, and people love coming in and actually guessing what the scent is. I've also got Stromboli too, a girl called Helen. She makes loads of things from vintage kimono silk, makes like purses, then she actually has the kimonos. She makes necklaces from the vintage kimono silk bags. She also makes scarves from the kimono silk as well, so it means if somebody doesn't actually want to wear a full kimono, they still can get an aspect of the beautiful silk fabric. We also have, it's called the Vintage Satchel Company, and the satchels are actually 100% leather, and they're actually made in Belfast. It's just off the Springfield Road, so they're people that are deaf, blind, and have loads of other kind of physical disabilities. So they're actually the ones that are actually making the satchels. I think everybody's always really surprised when they come into the shop when I say these are actually made in Belfast. They're literally like, really? They don't believe it. They just assuming it's made in China. I don't want the space to feel precious. I want everything to be very touchable. Everybody lift things up, you know, if they want to chat to the artists and designers, you know, that's what it's all part of that interactive experience. On the 2nd floor, we have what I call the messy artists. So it's again all the ceramicists, the painters, the framers. But it's great because it's all open plan. It means they can still chat in amongst themselves. They can still interact with customers. And then they bounce ideas off each other as well, which is one of the more important things that I felt that I didn't have when I was working in the house by myself. It's about making people realise that these actually things are made in our country. It's only now that we're actually starting to build up this culture and have maybe more quirkier shops. Everybody talks, you know, it's kind of like a little Aladdin's treasure trove. I wanted it to be where you can come in the morning and have your coffee. Essentially, I just wanted to be that people could spend the day here and they don't have to leave.